Hey, it's Joe here, Red's Fly Shop. We've got a couple of OutCast striker boats today. We're really excited about these. We think it opens up just an enormous number of possibilities for the do-it-yourself angler to go do what we are today, and that's slide the boats in and do some floating. I've had this boat on lakes. I've had it on the river here. Let's go ahead and do a walkthrough. So there's 4 of us today. We're doing some fishing, and these boats are set up for 2 people. So we've got our rower here and our angler up front. Now, what's special about these boats? Okay, what makes these things different? The fact that these boats are frameless. They compress down into a box, Bobby, yay size.
Yeah,
so these can wind up on your doorstep. It's usually a pre-order thing because they're very popular right now. They're very oversold. But the point is, you can collapse this boat and roll it up because it's essentially frameless. This little brace right here in the front, come on in here close. This little brace right here in the front is inflatable actually, so that deflates down. Eliminates just bulky parts. You could store this in the back of an SUV or your garage, and it goes perfectly in the back of any pickup truck. Works just fine. But the only hardware here really is this seat frame that ties into this Hypalon material here, and you got your swivel seat, and we've got oars. But other than that, this boat will completely break down. It's a 2-person craft. A couple of things to know about these boats, just to make sure that your expectations are fully met, is they are a little bit flexible. You know, not having a frame, if you really crank on these oars, you are going to get a little bit of flexibility there, but that's just one of the trade-offs. The entire setup, you know, without our tackle in there, weighs 110 pounds. Super easy for a couple of people to carry these boats in literally anywhere. So a couple of suggestions. One, after you get the boat in the water and the water cools it down, these boats are going to soften up a little bit as far as the PSI goes. You don't have to have the super jumbo model, but we recommend carrying a K-pump with you all the time. Early in the float, we put the boats in, the boats cooled down a little bit, we pulled over to a bar like this, and we just topped it off with a little bit of air, making these really firm and making these seat platforms quite stable. So we're really happy with the boats. They are self-bailing, so you can take water over the sides and take them through some white water. The oars that they come with seem adequate for now. I know a couple of boat owners that I've talked to have suggested upgrading and getting some really heavy-duty oars, but thus far with the boats, we've been extremely happy with these. Regarding anchor systems, at the time, we're not running an anchor system on these. We just kind of crash them into the beach and slide them up when we're ready to wade fish like this. But my friend Jake Zirkle is here, and Jake has a little Scotty anchor system that he retrofitted to go on these boats. So there's a couple of options for anchor systems. But it's not entirely necessary when you get started. My suggestion is get the boat, run it down the river, and establish whether you need that anchor system or not. It's not recommended that you anchor these in real heavy current anyways. Without a frame, they're a little bit squishy on anchor, but if you pull up to a bar, it would be nice to be able to throw an anchor out. So those are the OutCast OSG strikers available at Red's. If they're out of stock when you try to order them, give us a buzz or live chat us, and you can put in a pre-order, and we'll get those orders filled just as soon as they come in, because I know at the immediate moment they are completely sold out. These boats are in demand. They're a wonderful idea, and we've been super happy with them thus far. We're gonna put these things in the water, go catch some more fish.